Only 5 minutes remain before the medical school entrance exam doors shut for good. Maya Torres grips her admission ticket, her hands shaking. This exam is her only way out of the projects. Across the street, the testing center shines clean and bright, full of promise and hope. Then she notices something wrong above her. On the highway overpass, a motorcycle is crushed against the concrete barrier, twisted metal everywhere. Chrome is scraped and bent. The rider lies stretched out on the road, not moving. He's huge, wearing a Hell's Angels vest. Blood spreads beneath his head like spilled dark wine. Cars slow down. People stare. Some hold up their phones and record. No one stops. No one helps. The biker's chest rises and falls in short, painful gasps. Maya's medical training switches on without her thinking. Head injury. Possible spine damage. Internal bleeding. Every minute matters. She looks down at her ticket. Then she looks back at the dying man, her future versus a life that could end any second. The ticket slips from her fingers and floats away in the morning breeze. Maya drops her backpack and runs for the stairs leading up to the overpass, taking them 2 at a time. Her heart slams hard as she reaches the crash. Up close, it's even worse than it looked from below. The biker looks about 45, built like a tank. He has a gray beard and arms covered in old military tattoos. His vest carries patches that make most people turn away Hell's Angels. California chapter, road captain. But right now, he's just a man bleeding on cold concrete. "Can you hear me?" Maya asks as she kneels beside him, careful not to move his head. His eyes open slightly, unfocused and glassy. Blood runs from a deep cut near his temple. Don't touch me," he rasps. "Exam. You'll miss." Her throat tightens. He saw her ticket. Even while dying, he's worried about her future. "I'm not leaving you," she says. She takes off her jacket and presses it against his head. "What's your name?" "Reaper," he coughs. Blood stains his lips. "Real name David Santos." "David, I'm Maya. Stay still. Don't move." She checks his pulse, weak, fast, uneven. His pupils don't match. A serious concussion may be worse. One leg is bent the wrong way. A compound fracture. She pulls out her phone, her fingers already slick with blood, and calls 911. "I need an ambulance on Highway 101 northbound, 4 miles past the Maple Street exit. Motorcycle accident. Male, about 45. He was unconscious when I arrived, now barely responsive. Head injury, possible internal bleeding, open leg fracture, possible spinal injury." The dispatcher stays calm. "Professional. Ambulance is 7 minutes away." "Are you trained to give care?" "Pre-med student. 4 years EMT training." "Good. Keep him stable. Don't move him unless there's immediate danger." David's eyes find hers again. "Your exam. Stop talking," Maya says firmly. "Focus on breathing." She presses harder on the wound. The bleeding slows, but not enough. "What happened?" she asks. "Car ran me off," he groans. "Didn't stop. Hurts to breathe. Broken ribs. Maybe a collapsed lung." Maya leans closer, listening. His breathing is uneven and wet. "David, take small breaths. Don't talk. Just stay with me." "Why?" he whispers. "Because that's what we do," she says. "We help people." Something changes in his face. Through pain and blood, he manages a faint smile. "You're one of the good ones." Minutes crawl by. Cars keep passing. Some slow down to look. A few people film. No one stops. Maya keeps checking his pulse. It's getting weaker. His blood pressure is dropping. Shock. She lifts his legs with her backpack to help blood flow. Her jacket is soaked through. She presses her bare hands against his head, warm blood running between her fingers. "Stay with me, David," she says. "Tell me about your club." "Brotherhood," he murmurs. "Family, when you got nobody else. You've got me right now," Maya says. "And you're not dying today." Sirens finally tear through the air. An ambulance races up, followed by police cars. Paramedics jump into action. One woman checks David while another gets the spine board ready. "Good job keeping him stable," the paramedic tells Maya. "You might have saved his life." "He's losing blood pressure," Maya reports. "Possible chest bleeding, multiple fractures, head trauma, uneven pupils." The paramedic nods, impressed. "Pre-med? I was supposed to take my entrance exam 20 minutes ago." The woman's face softens. "I'm so sorry." They secure David and load him into the ambulance. His eyes meet Maya's one last time. "Thank you," he mouths. "Don't thank me yet," she says quietly. "Just live." As the ambulance pulls away, a police officer takes her statement. Halfway through, Maya's phone buzzes. A message from the testing center. Examination doors now closed. No late arrivals permitted. Application marked as no-show. She stares at the screen until the words blur. 4 years of studying. $60,000 in loans. Her mother working double shifts. Her little sister believing Maya would be the first doctor in the family, gone in 15 minutes. The officer notices her face. Bad news? I just lost my future, Maya says flatly. But at least he still has one. The bus ride home feels endless. Maya sits in the back, David's blood still staining her hands and clothes. People stare. She doesn't care. She feels empty. The projects rise ahead 7 floors of cracked concrete and broken hopes. Home. She climbs the stairs slowly. Inside apartment 4C, her family waits. Her mother, Rosa, cooks breakfast before heading to her hospital laundry job. Her 12-year-old sister, Sophia, sits at the table doing homework. How did it go? Rosa asks, smiling. Maya doesn't answer. Rosa's smile fades. No, Maya, no. There was an accident, Maya says. A man was dying. Sophia looks up sharply. You missed your exam for some stranger? He was bleeding out, Maya says. No, one else stopped. Rosa sinks into a chair. That exam was your way out. Our way out. The truth crushes her. Without medical school, she's stuck working part-time at the clinic. The loans will come due. The projects won't let go. Was it worth it? Sophia asks. Saving some guy who'll never think about you again. Maya pulls out a blood-stained business card she found in his vest. Road Captain David Santos. Hell's Angels, California chapter. I don't know, she whispers. I hope so. That night, Maya lies awake on the couch, staring at the stained ceiling. Sirens wail outside. Music thumps upstairs. The usual sounds of the projects. She searches David Santos online. Arrests, no convictions. Charity work. A photo of him handing out food to homeless veterans. Villain. Hero. Both. Neither. At 2 a.m., her phone rings. Unknown number. She answers. Maya Torres, a woman asks. This is Sarah Chen from Metro General Hospital. I'm calling about David Santos. Maya sits up. Is he okay? He's critical but stable. If you hadn't stopped, he wouldn't have survived. The words don't bring comfort. They only remind her what she lost. I'm glad he'll live. There's more. Sarah says, he's been asking for you. Would you visit? 3 days later, Maya stands outside his hospital room. He looks smaller now, fragile. Bandages cover his head. His leg is suspended in traction. She steps inside. You came, David says, smiling weakly. How are you feeling? Like hell, he chuckles. But alive. He grows serious. Why'd you stop? That patch scares most people away. My dad taught me everyone deserves help, Maya says. He was an EMT. David nods softly. Good man. He would have stopped too, she whispers. Your exam? He asks. Next one's in 18 months. The silence that follows is heavy, filled with loss, gratitude, and everything in between. I'm sorry, David finally says. That wasn't a fair trade. My life for your future. Don't apologize for surviving, Maya replies. Quietly. David reaches for the call button. A few moments later, a nurse walks in, but he's not what Maya expects. He's a man in his 50s, wearing scrubs, with a Hell's Angels tattoo visible on his arm. Maya, this is Doc, David says. He's my brother. Not by blood, by the club. Doc steps forward and offers his hand. David told me everything you did, Doc says. The whole charter knows. We don't forget kindness, especially when it comes from someone who had everything to lose. I only did what anyone should have done, Maya says. But most people didn't, Doc replies softly. 17 cars passed before you stopped. We checked the traffic cameras. 17 people saw a man dying and chose their schedules over his life. The number hits Maya hard, like a punch to the chest. David reaches to his bedside table and pulls out a thick, sealed envelope. This isn't payment, he says. You can't pay for something like this. But my brothers and I want to help. I don't need charity, Maya says quickly. It's not charity, Doc says firmly. It's family taking care of family. And whether you like it or not, you're family now. Maya opens the envelope with shaking hands. Inside is a check for $60,000. The exact amount of her student loans. I can't accept this, she whispers. You can, David says, and you will. My brothers pulled their savings together, called in favors, did what family does. That money clears your debt and gives you a fresh start. But the exam, there's more, Doc interrupts. He pulls out his phone and opens an email. One of our members, Tank, his wife, sits on the medical school admissions board. She reviewed your case. They're making an exception. You can take a makeup exam next month. Tears blur Maya's vision. Why would they do all this? She asks. Because you chose compassion over ambition, David says simply. Because you saw a human being, not a stereotype, and because that's the kind of doctor the world needs. The next morning, Maya wakes to the sound of thunder. But when she looks outside, the sky is clear. The sound isn't thunder, it's engines. Motorcycles, dozens of them, line the street below her building in perfect formation. Hell's Angels, leather vests shining in the morning sun. Maya's heart stops. Rosa appears beside her. Sophia stands close behind. What's happening? Rosa asks. I don't know, Maya says. A knock shakes the door. Maya opens it to find Tank, a massive man with arms like tree trunks and a surprisingly gentle smile. Morning, Maya, he says. We brought some things. Hope you don't mind. Behind him, bikers carry boxes up the stairs. Groceries, supplies, furniture. One younger biker struggles with a brand new laptop. What is all this? Maya stammers. Moving day, Tank says cheerfully. David's orders. Well, more like strong suggestions. He's very persuasive when he's on pain meds. More bikers enter, and Maya's small apartment turns into organized chaos. They fix the broken window that's been covered with cardboard for 6 months. Repair the leaking sink. Replace the old refrigerator that barely worked. Rosa stands frozen as a female biker named Raven hands her an envelope. All medical bills, Raven says. Paid in full. This is too much, Rosa whispers. Your daughter saved David's life, Raven replies. This just balances things. Sophia pulls Maya toward the window. There's more. Outside, a moving truck pulls up. Bikers unload a new couch, kitchen table, beds, things the family hasn't been able to afford in years. Tank approaches with a folder. One last thing. We found out your mom works laundry at Metro General. There's an opening in medical records, better pay. Better hours, full benefits. Job's hers if she wants it. Rosa covers her mouth in shock. How did you? We take care of our own, Tank says simply. And Maya is one of us now. By noon, apartment 4 degrees Celsius looks like a new home, clean, fixed, filled with comfort poverty had stolen long ago. As the bikers prepare to leave, Maya notices something on the kitchen counter. David's road captain patch, cleaned and framed. A note is attached. For the bravest person I know. Thank you for seeing me as a man, not a monster. You're always welcome in our brotherhood. Reaper Sophia studies the patch. I thought bikers were bad people. Some are, Maya says gently. Most are just people who found family where they could. That afternoon, Maya visits David again. His room is filled with flowers and get-well cards. You didn't have to do all this, Maya says. Yes, we did, David replies, stronger now. You gave up everything for a stranger. We can't give you time back, but we can give you a chance. I don't know how to thank you. Pass it on, David says. Be the doctor you're meant to be. The makeup exam comes fast. Maya sits in the testing center, heart racing. Outside the window, she sees Tank's motorcycle parked nearby. She's not alone. The exam is brutal, but she pushes through using every lesson, every memory, every moment she spent saving David. 2 weeks later, the letter arrives. Maya Torres, accepted. Full scholarship. The celebration fills apartment 4C with laughter and tears. 4 years later, Dr. Maya Torres begins her first day in the ER. When another motorcycle crash comes in, she doesn't hesitate. She sees a human being. She always will. Because some tests aren't taken in classrooms, they're taken on highways.